It's very difficult to get a four-wheel drive turbocharged car like that off the line quickly, except that the Nissan has a thing called launch control. It's basically just a computer that sorts everything out for you. So you plant your foot, wham, you're off, you get a perfect start every time.
It's there is just one problem with launch control. It is the stupidest thing ever fitted to a car.
Why?
No, seriously, because if you think about it, what you have to do to engage it, right? Series of switches, and then you put your left foot on the brake, plant your right foot hard down on the accelerator, yeah? And when the lights go green, you take your foot off the brake and it goes. Computer sorts it out, as you say. So, okay, you're at the lights. And everybody's looking going, what an unintelligent man.
It does make a bit of a scene.
It does, really.
You know what the most uncivilised thing you can do with a car is use launch control at a zebra crossing. That's really...
Come on, old lady!
Hurry him up.
Can I just say one other thing as well about launch control? Only one of us has it fitted to our car.
Yeah, it's true.
Is it? It's
No,
him.
it's him.
J.May has launch control.
Yeah, I don't use it.
Really?
You don't say.
You sure?
No, it's...
Every time you leave the pie shop, thanks for the pies, I'm off.
These days, a lot of performance cars have launch control.
Ah, yes, yes. And the way it works is you put your foot on the throttle and the brake at the same time, and the car's computer works out exactly how many revs you need and exactly how much wheel spin to give the car so that you get an absolutely perfect start as soon as you just take your foot off the brake.
Yeah, and we were wondering, just when exactly can you use that?
Yeah, because if you're sitting in a town centre and a set of lights going you know what I mean?
It's a bit rude.
It is, as this short film explains.
Coconut milk latte with a caramel shot, please.
Okay, coconut milk latte with a caramel.
A Datsun.
A Nissan GTR.
No, I approve of your choice of car, actually, I have to say.
Yeah, because May and I were playing with one of these the other day, and the way it sets off is simply unbelievable. I mean, it really is. There's no car I've ever driven that goes from 0 to 10 faster. I mean, it's got four-wheel drive and an amazing launch control system, so you put your foot hard down the accelerator, hard on the brake, take your foot off the brake, computer does everything and you set off. OK, launch control. First gear, press launch. Launch active. 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, wow, that's quick. 80 miles an hour already.
Here it comes.
Did you ever use launch control on the Nissan?
I didn't know. I think it's definitely a boy racer's car, though.
What, and you're not a boy racer?
I'm not a boy.
But still a racer. Oh, yes. For England.
I'm going to do it in D and Sport. I'm going to use launch control.
Try not to look smug, James. Try not to look smug.
Practice your face.
OK, we're both going to use launch control. Push that button there. It absolutely knackers the clutch in a 430. Be OK in this, though, because it has a double clutch system. And that. And that. I mean, apart from the launch control and all those buttons there, it feels normal. There's no sense that you're in a swivel-eyed destroyer of worlds.
J.May struggle here. They've got launch control, more power, and they're lighter.
It's come up here what I have to do to engage the launch control. So, deactivate dynamic stability control. Select sequential mode with drive program 3. That sharpens up the gear changes. With the engine running, depress the brake with the left foot. Done that. Push the selector lever forwards and hold. A flag symbol appears in the instrument cluster. It doesn't. Start again.
It will be a fairly simple process, but it will be beyond the mind of the average ape.
Maybe the air conditioning has to be off. Let's try that. Nope.
Things were much simpler in the Nissan.
Right, on. Red, red, red. Manual mode first, left foot on the brake. This is a tiresome formality. I'm sorry to waste your time, viewers.
The raceway was extremely slippery, but both our cars were fitted with sophisticated launch control systems. Right, put it in drive, engage the sport setting on the traction control.
Turn everything off, then you select first gear.
Turn the gearbox all the way around, confirm I want it.
Press this button, PS, then whoop, off I go.
The idea of launch control is to minimise wheel spin in conditions like these.
Here we go.
Here we go. That's the worst launch control in history.
Mine doesn't work either, but the Ferrari system learns the surface. I'm going to do it again. I don't want to sound like you, but the launch control in this car is so complicated. There's a YouTube video about it, and I have watched it, but I've forgotten. Why don't we have a gentleman's agreement and not use launch control?
Well, that might save my clutch, so... Yes, right, we won't use launch control. I've got a manual gearbox.
We can both do it naked for all I care. Just get on with it.
I'll do it, okay? No, wait a minute, hang on. No, I can't do it. I've got launch control, I need both hands.
I can't do it. I have to put the radio away before I set off. I've got nowhere to put it.
Why don't we just get a local person?
Yeah, it's not different. Somebody just to wave a flag, yes.
Why am I starting on the gravel on a bend when you two are on tarmac?
Have you got launch control?
No.
Well, that's your lookout then, isn't it? I have.
All right, whatevs, let's go.
Launch control active. I'm ready.
But it's rear-wheel drive, and it's a wet track. I have four-wheel drive and launch control. Only slight worry is James has got them as well.
Here's my prediction. Their four-wheel drive systems and launch controls will get them off the line quickly. And then once I've got the power down, I'll just become a missile. This is not a race to see who wins, it's a race to see which one of my colleagues loses.